Welcome to the YouTube channel. It's your boy Baserou, aka Base. In this video I got for y'all, man, studio makeover before and after. I just got this private studio space. Yes, it's a studio space. And once I got it, I'm like, man, you know what? I can't look at the floor. Look at the floor. Before and after video. This is about the studio space. I just got the studio space. It's gonna be for my production company, All Around Media, as you can see. Emphasis in podcast productions, digital media company. I started back in 2022 with the vision to just help entrepreneurs, content creators, YouTubers, athletes, coaches, dietitians, nutritionists tell their story, man, tell their brand, grow their business, sell their products, offer their services. With that said, man, just check out this flooring, man. I had an idea, epoxy flooring. Epoxy flooring. Look at this concrete, man. I'm looking at it right now. I got it pulled up. You know what I mean? As you gonna operate in the studio like that? Not me. So yeah, so this video is about the transformation. I'll also be going over just the process of the epoxy. This is my first time doing epoxy. So do after, I mean, it looks great. I mean, here's the after. Let me go ahead and pull that up. B-roll. It looks amazing. I mean, people came by, I showed some people, they really loved it. Like they like, man, I picked the right color too, mountain white. I wanted to do the epoxy where they had the flakes, man, but I'm like, nah, man, I know this crispy the color is called mountain white. I did mountain white, and I'm like, I knew it was gonna hit, and here we are. Fast forward. So the whole epoxy, as far as the epoxy process, man, transforming this whole floor from the concrete to the epoxy. Now you see what I'm saying? I got the studio set up. It looks great, man. I'm telling you, if you really want a good epoxy job, it's the prep work. Everything lies in it's not even the painting the floor, it's the preparation of the floor, as far as cleaning up the surface, you know what I'm saying, moving debris, dust, dirt, and even just as far as like cleaning up. And then the next process would be like the etching process. I took my time on this preparation when it came to this epoxy flooring. Just even like from sweeping the floor, like I might have been over sweeping. I really like do cleaning, so like I find it therapeutic for me. So before I started even like doing the epoxy painting, you know, the prep work, so I really took my time to do that. And I even researched like just people doing the epoxy flooring, and they really took the time to do the prep work as well. So I was just doing my research, make sure I make sure my floor look is good, if not better than theirs, right? So prep work is key. And just now here in the studio, bro, it looks amazing. People have came and saw it. They loved it. They loved it. Like I already got people that's telling me they about to do theirs. So it really looks good. I mean, especially in like garage floors, like especially in business places. I put it in business places. Anyway, I'm done selling to y'all, man. The preparation work, like I said, is key. So I took this little etching. There was like this little acidic little pebbles or whatever, and this that's what the etching is. And you just basically pour it in a 2-gallon container, and then you pour some water in there, and then you allow it to just, you know, marinate, dissolve into the water, mix in real thoroughly. And before you even start to pour the water on the concrete floor, I took a hose and just started to wet the floor down, because you want to make sure it's a little damp. The floor is wet, so that way it got something to adhere to. And then I take my brush. I take my brush and then I start just, you know, just rubbing it into the concrete, man, making sure it has something to adhere to when I start the painting the epoxy flooring. After the etching is done, you dang near let a whole day go by. Like 24 hours go by for the whole etching to complete. I might be mistaken. No, yeah, literally let the whole day go by, and then now you know you really got a bond where the epoxy, once you start to pour the epoxy onto the floor, it'll just cement right on in. And that's literally what it's doing. I'm over here, Michael Jackson, moonwalking, all that. You feel me? Like it's real nice. It feels nice. It looks even better than it feels. right. You know what I mean? So I'm all about aesthetics. That's why I picked up the camera, man. I like to make things look good. And I hope if I ever did some work for you, I made you look good. You know what I mean? That's the game. Anyway, yeah, so after the etching done for like 24 hours, we start the epoxy process. Let me go to that video. Yeah, let me show y'all the mixing in. Did I product use? Yep. Watch me mix up the product, man. I got that stuff. You hear it? Yep. Mix it in. So that was the mountain white color right there. Mix it into the epoxy. So basically it came. I ain't even gonna talk about that. I'll show y'all the mountain white though. Yeah, before I even started so the etching process, right? Once that had completed, once the etching process had completed, it was time to, there was a lot of cracks, holes, divots, craters into the concrete floor. So I made sure I puttied it up with this concrete patch repair. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta let that, allow that to dry for like another 8 hours. I just did a day, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I do my work, man, I'm gonna take a little bit longer just to make sure everything is just a-okay. If not, you know what I mean? We always gonna go above and beyond, even with the little minute things. It really makes a big difference, and it's worth the time. I think so, especially because when you're doing a project like this, man, this is something that's going, you would hope that it's gonna give you 10, 20, 30, if not longer, right? So these little divots, cracks and stuff, I had to go patch them up. It was well worth it. I think that had I not done it, you would have saw craters. I got some before and after pictures. We'll go ahead and pull those up. Now that y'all have seen that, let the putty, the concrete patch repair, dry up, and then now we should be able to start doing a epoxy painting, mountain white color, man. It look fire, don't it? It look fire. Uh, so yeah, man, I start in the far right corner because I'm thinking my game plan is to enter, exit this back door, and yeah, that's how I visioned it. I ended up finishing out on this side, which that's how it be sometimes, man. I'm not gonna lie. After I've completed this whole process, I've started to learn that like this is really artistry, and you learn as you go, man. Even with like business, it's the same thing. You learn as you go. You continue to learn, and it was really fun. I definitely like continue to. I do more epoxy flooring, man. If y'all want y'all floor epoxy, you know where I'm at. Subscribe. uh, but yeah, man, epoxy came out great. This is the studio transformation, man. You can see. I ain't even get to mention my little chair, man. Y'all see the little interview, man. Now that I got the studio space created, it's looking really, really cool. And I'm already getting creative, man. I got so much gear. I got a slider over there, gimbal, man, all types of drones that like I'm hoping with this studio space that I can take my business to the next level, or even with just like the equipment, storytelling. Man, y'all hear that thing, bro? What? Hold on, let me turn the mic this way. The AC just came on, man. It was unexpected. But that's why you gotta have amazing production equipment, man. These SM7B microphones, industry standard. I mean, they're really great at noise cancellation. The way they work is you have to speak directly into them, and that's how you get that crispy, clean audio. With that said, man, this is the studio. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Baserou Moussa, aka Bass. I'm the founder, producer of All Around Media. Subscribe. Peace.